Today, let's review the new Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation. So I picked up two shades. I picked up number Light 4 Clear and then Very Light 4. Ooh, very chic packaging, glass. So this foundation retails for $34 US. They say it's a hydrating gel cream formula, which is really interesting. That's supposed to nourish your skin with buildable light coverage and a natural to you finish. And then a little more description. It also is a 89% skincare based foundation. I also picked up their Glossier Stretch Face Brush, $29 US. This is what the brush looks like. Fancy. You have this little button right here and it opens up like so. Thought that was kind of cool. We're gonna play with this as well. I like that it comes with a pump. I'm just gonna take it out a little bit, both of the shades. Make sure to shake them just to see what shade I'm in. This is Light 4, a little more yellow based. This is too light. I might have to mix the two together actually. Let's do that. Let's mix the two and see what we get. So the texture when you swatch the formula, it has a it's not extremely fluid when you think of a skincare based foundation. This has a little more like that gel consistency, like they say, a gel to cream consistency. It's a little more whipped. It feels very nice. It does have a little scent to it as well. Smells pretty good. I think it's because of all that skincare in there. So they say shake the bottle and then apply one pump to clean moisturized skin. And then you can add more product for extra coverage. You can use your fingertips or buff with the Glossier Stretch Blending Face Brush for a seamless finish. But you know what I did want to check? I wanted to check like a regular, a dense foundation brush, see where I get the best finish and coverage. So let's go with that. We'll do one pump of each color and you get quite a bit of product from one pump. But I'm doing the full face. And I have prepped my skin with just my moisturizers. I have no primer underneath because they don't really say to prime your face to get the best wear. This brush is dense. I do like that it hugs your cheeks, your face. Look at that. If you just do this and you don't go back to blend it in, you do see the streaks from the brush. Do that. Go back in, just stamp over. So much more coverage right away and so much faster. And you don't get the streaking from the brush. So my review for the Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation of the application. In my preferred method right away, I think it's best to apply with a regular dense foundation brush. Their Glossier Stretch foundation or the face brush, it's I think good more for travel and touch-ups, but you do get that streaking and it's not as fast as a regular dense foundation brush. I'm using the IT Cosmetics, the Heavenly Luxe foundation brush, and it does a really great job because it's dense, it's a bigger brush head, and you get a much better job at a faster rate, and you get a lot more coverage at a faster rate. I'm finding that this Glossier foundation brush or the face brush, it's soaking up so much product. You can see right here, so much product it's soaking up. But the overall application, it's very easy to apply. It's very smooth. It's pretty even in application, but I will say start lighter, start with just one fluid pump instead of going to like I did. I just did two just to get that color shade match for my skin, but just the one foundation pump will be, I think, more than enough for this type of a foundation, light to medium, and then taking a little bit more and then just stamping it in areas where you do need that extra coverage. I think will take this foundation to the next level for a seamless finish and application. So the finish I'm seeing right now, it's definitely a natural finish, and I am getting a really beautiful medium coverage with the stretch foundation as well. I think a big but for this foundation is starting heavy. It does not look good like on this left side. I'm seeing quite a bit of foundation that's just sitting on my skin right here. It's kind of exaggerating some of the texture versus on the right side where the Glossier brush soaked up a lot of that product and it gave me more of like a light finish. I went back in with the foundation brush and just added a little bit more coverage right here to match the left side, and it's looking a lot better on the right side of my face. Part of this review for the Glossier Stretch Foundation, this foundation is reminding me of the LYS, the Triple Fix Serum Foundation in texture and formula. The LYS Triple Fix Foundation is also heavily skincare infused. In the future, we will have comparable products on our website, MalibuBeautyReview.com, where I will test one-to-one and see if these products are comparable to each other. For example, like the Glossier and the LYS foundations, how the formulas compare, the wear test, all that good stuff. Let's move on. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and we'll do a wear test throughout the day. All of the rest of my makeup applied flawlessly on top of the new Glossier Stretch Foundation. And the one thing I will say, it is looking like a foundation on my skin. It's not like a skin tint. Andre was saying it might be like a skin tint because of the 89% skincare based foundation formula, but it's looking like a foundation. I do like the way my skin is looking. It's looking very almost bouncy. It looks hydrated but natural. My forehead is looking a little shiny, but my forehead is the oiliest part of my face, so I will keep you guys updated and see how this foundation is wearing. I might have to blot or add some like translucent powder to combat the oiliness, but of course I'll keep you guys updated. So let's move on to the rest of this review and do a full day wear test. We are 6 hours in for the Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation, and this is what I'm looking like. For my combination skin, it's a little much. We are very, very, very glowy, and I'm feeling very oily right here in the T-zone. Everywhere else actually looks and feels really good. So this is where I'm going to powder my skin a little bit. I'm going to use my Uoma Beauty Hydroblast Finishing Powder. But this is what we're looking like. You can see the pores are kind of starting to really get enhanced and exaggerated. The cheeks and the jaw look really good. We need a lot of help in that forehead department. Look at that. Honestly, you can see a reflection in there. But this powder is incredible for touch-ups throughout the day. It's not heavy, it's extremely lightweight, and it doesn't move the makeup around. So the chin right here, around the nose itself, and pretty much the entire forehead. That's kind of what I'm doing. So much better. Still looks very natural, glowy, but the shine is toned down. And this is 6 hours after. Okay, I'll keep you guys updated at the very end of the night to see how the Glossier foundation wore throughout the entire day. Last and final update, we are 13 hours in the foundation for the Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation. I've been feeling a little heavy right here, and I was trying to really not touch my face because I found that this foundation transfers, bare minimum touching, and it just transfers everywhere. So I was really cautious about what was around my face. A lot of the foundation has disappeared around my nose, has disappeared around my forehead, but that's where I'm really oily. Forehead, my nose, my chin, and right here around my nose and my mouth. I still have quite a bit of foundation left on overall on my face. But where the foundation is left, it's looking a little dry. It's separated quite a bit, and it's not looking the greatest on my skin. It looked really good around the 6 hour mark after I powdered my face, but I feel like after the 6 hour, 7 hour mark, it's not performing as well as I thought it would on my skin. For my skin type, oily combination skin, the LYS performs better in my opinion. So I just wanted to show you, like right here, all of this foundation, it's kind of looking dry. It's cracking, it's separating a little bit, and I'm not liking the way it's looking. And I'm not liking the way it's feeling on my skin. It's feeling tight, it's feeling heavy, it's feeling oily, and it's also feeling dry. I will say what I'm really excited about is that there's a ton of skincare in here. I like that application was very easy. I feel like a little bit goes a long way. You don't need to use a lot of the foundation to get a really beautiful coverage. I like the finish and the color range is pretty good, but I will say the longevity is just not there for combination skin. Definitely maybe pair it with a primer, some setting powders, setting sprays, whatever to extend longevity. Otherwise, it's going to start slipping and sliding like it is on my face, and it doesn't feel good on the skin. But I'm gonna leave it here, and again, there's gonna be a lot more information on our website, MalibuBeautyReview.com, with comparable items, comparable foundations, how this foundation wore with other products, and so forth. But I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching, spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next one very soon.